Now that the backup client has been installed and an account has been successfully created, we're ready to perform our first backup. So as you'll see, there is a number of areas that we can select data for backup. The default will land on the files and folders, so let's plus out my C drive and have a look in my Documents folder. And before we go too wild, let's just go and select some simple files for backup. Once we've done our selection, up the very top there is a backup button, and let's click that to do an ad hoc backup right now. Fantastic, our first backup is complete. Now that I know I can connect through the various firewalls to connect into the Red Stores data center, I can now look to see what other selections I might want to do. We can also support network shares by supplying a UNC path and user credentials for the share. You'll see that this system is also detected that SQL exists, and we have a number of SQL databases that I can back up and protect. Also, you'll see that there is the system state, which contains information about the registry and other system files on this server. Right at the very top of the screen, you'll see that there is an option for protecting the full system backup. That's what I'm going to do. This will give me the ability to not only recover files and folders, but recover the entire system as a bootable host in the event of a disaster. So I'm going to kick off those backups now, and we'll look at the backup logs. Right then, fantastic. So there's our first full backup complete. So it's taken just over 35 minutes to back up the complete system. So if we click OK, and what I will do now is I'll move over to the log tab, and we've obviously got the very first backup where we only selected a few files, which was 12 meg. There's the free files, and that took a few seconds, 9 seconds to do their very first backup. And then we'll look at the second backup, and you'll see here that we're protecting 63 gig on this server, 133,000 files. It transmitted 48 gig, so that's the compressed version of the 63 gig, and it transferred all of those files in 35 minutes, 18 seconds, and the backup was successful. Should I want to see each and every file that was backed up, if I take the summary off, you'll then see there is a log created for absolutely every single file that has been backed up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the selection. I haven't really changed anything on this server, and I'm going to do one more backup. This is to show that when the full system backup runs a second time, we'll have a look to see how much data was sent and the time it took to process the backup. So I'll kick off another backup. So as you can see, the second backup of the full system only took 2 minutes 32 seconds to complete. If we again go to the log tab, we'll see that this system is still protecting 63 gig, 133,000 files, but at the last backup only 19 meg was transmitted in 2 minutes 32 seconds, and obviously the backup was successful.